Hello Rayclast, what's up? Zambash here at the end of day 1 of Trial of the Ancestors. Thought I would give an update about how things are going. The first thing that you'll probably notice is that I'm not playing a chieftain like I said I would in my league starter plans, and that is because unfortunately GGG killed Tao's Forest Strength without putting it in the patch notes. So unfortunately, that dumped all over that league start plan, and it was only found through data mining a couple hours before the league went live. So I had to scramble to decide what I was going to do, and I decided to just go ahead and start with the build I had mentioned that was probably going to be my second build, which is what will eventually be a crit Iron Mass Skeletons summoner. Right now, we're nowhere near there yet, of course, but I am playing the Guardian, and I gotta say, Guardian is pretty amazing so far in the early game. In particular, this Sentinel of Radiance guy is really, really nice. The tier 2 map here, we had double bosses and stuff. Basically, he has a Righteous Fire-like skill that burns for a percentage of his life, and when you grab the 30% AoE Minion Mastery, it covers almost the entire screen, and so far, it is plenty of damage that he can pretty quickly clear all white and blue mobs just as I jump past them, and he gets pulled along with me through Convocation and just max range leashing. So he clears really nice and smooth, and then I am, as you can see, using SRS for supplement, and then I've got zombies around me for a little extra wall between me and enemies, and a proc feeding frenzy buff for me. Once we finish this map here, I'll go into the hideout and show you what we've got going on. Make sure I keep my guy up. I will be getting some more duration nodes eventually, which will make it so I don't have to summon the big sentinel as often. But as you can see, we basically just leap slam along, pull the big sentinel of radiance with us, and he kind of clears 90% of everything for us, and it's only really on rare mobs that I bother casting a couple SRSs and a curse. You can see even blue mobs, he just burns down right away pretty much. Don't know how that'll hold up into later tier maps, but for right now, he is really, really nice. I'm not bothering with Legion stuff at all. No. Not paying attention to my duration on him. Just gotta go back through the center of the map now. He also hits really hard. He's very, very slow, but he takes out like half or more than half of most rare mobs' life in one smack, which is pretty nice considering he doesn't take up any links or anything, and of course he directs 10% of the damage coming our way. Still more than 50 monsters in this map apparently. I hate full clearing this map, so we're just gonna bail now. Call this good enough. So what I've got going on here, super basic stuff, everything self-found so far. I found a Mark of the Red Covenant in the normal lab, which was a really nice boost to leveling, but honestly just summoning the big Sentinel of Radiance pretty well carried me through the entire leveling process. Just drug him along and he melts the entire screen, and only summon SRS on bosses. It was a really smooth, easy leveling process. We've got normal, cruel, and merciless lab done. All of our stuff is basically just life and resistances and some stats. Got a shield with some nice extra block. and just using a weapon with attack speed and crafted minion damage. So super simple day one stuff here. We're overcapped on all our Ellie res. For auras, we're running Purity of Elements and Determination. If I pop the flasks, I'm at about 13k armor right now, which obviously not much, but we are in early white maps, so that's pretty tanky. And if you look at my block, you'll see that while we are casting and jumping around, I'm at 74, 73 block right now. And that is with no glancing blows, so that is actual block, so we're just about capped on both types of block. No roomies, no glancing blows. So we are relatively tanky. Just basic minion stuff on the tree and all of the spell blocky stuff. And got a billion gems ready to level, but that's about it. Just running 4-link SRS, and then they're boosted up by the Mark of the Red Covenant. We've got our zombies with minion life and feeding frenzy, and we've got our Sentinel of Radiance that we carry along. It's hard to spot them while mapping, but these other Guardian nodes, the Unwavering Crusade that summons the Elemental Relic, in case you haven't seen what those do, you pretty much always have all three up, and one does hatred, one does anger, one does wrath, and they're at like good levels. So that's just 3 auras on top of whatever you're using, so we have really nice damage despite the fact that we're just using Purity of Elements and Determination. So overall, it is a super comfy way to start, easy to hit those big blocks with Bastion of Hope. And not really sure how well my idea is going to scale into the end game, but we'll see when we get there. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.